Because if you ask yourself, why Allah even want to cause his death? You see, cause. To cause the death of somebody, it means it's not his time yet, maybe, you know? I mean, because I caused you to die. So I force your death now. So, big failure. And when we show them the hadith, they try to deny the hadith because they are ashamed of their prophet hadith. But don't worry, Muslims, today we do not have to talk about it, unless you like, no problem. So how we can confirm that Muhammad is a prophet from so-called God, Allah, or not? You know, we will take an example. If we ask the Muslims about the verses in the Quran, in chapter 18, about the sun set in a murky water, the first answer the Muslim will give us, it doesn't say that, CP. No, the sun doesn't set in murky water. The Quran never say that. But the Quran says it clearly, and the one is talking is Allah. He found it sitting in a murky spring. And then you can go and watch millions of videos made by Muslims to defend the Quran. And you will find that all of them, they say, the Quran saying it was made to appear to Zulqarnain, which is Alexander the Great, which is funny. I mean, how Alexander the Great became a Muslim. And this guy is a bisexual, and he is a pagan, and you name it. So, all the Muslims, they try to make it look different. So they say, well, Allah, he made it appear. And this is, as an example, an article in front of me, written by Mohammedans, you know, to confirm what I'm saying. You know, like, okay, well, no, the Quran doesn't say that. The Quran, what the Quran meant, he made it appear to Zulqarnain. Appear to Zulqarnain. So here they are teaching Muslims how to answer such a question. And I would like Muslims, I can give you even the article so you can read it, you know, you can use it against me. Please do, because then we will laugh. So when a Muslim, he tried to defend, I find it really funny. Sunset in murky water, Quran 1886, the author of this article saying, yes, Quran narrate that's on well-known king who traveled around the globe, okay, but suddenly was contemplating the sun, was looking as if going down, looking as, look, he put the as there, as if. Now, if we ask the Muslims, does the Quran says as if? Is it really in the Quran? It says as if. Who is a Muslim can help us? Do the Quran says as if, or this is your own fabrication? You know, the Muslim, they say the Quran is an amazing Arabic lecturer book, and I find the Quran the most silly, stupid book ever in Arabic. And actually, even there's many verses in the Quran that are making fun of such a book. But here you see how this book is stupid. Because if Allah is so good in Arabic, and Allah, nobody can write Quran like him, you know, this is what the Muslim says, then how Allah could not find the right words to explain himself? Read the verse. This is the Muslim translation. I have nothing to do with it. As I know, I don't accept any Muhammadan translation. All Muhammadan translation is a fabrication. So the one is talking is Allah. The Jews, they ask Muhammad. They are asking you, Allah saying to Muhammad, and they are asking you about Dhul Qarnayn. And here you ask yourself, this God, he want to tell us about Dhul Qarnayn. But who is Dhul Qarnayn? I mean, don't this guy have a name? Is that really his name? The guy with the two horns? This is what Dhul Qarnayn mean. And then the Muhammadan, they try to explain who is this person. They claim that he is a person who came to his people and he asked them to convert to Islam. So they hit him in his head by the hammer. So he got a big pimple like a horn after they hit him with the hammer, and he died. Then Allah resurrected him, and he sent him again to warn them, and then again they hit him with the hammer, and he got the second horn. Boing. This is the Muslims' explanation for the Qur'an. When the fact, this is the guy, Alexander the Great. Even in Ibn Kathir it says the one who built the Alexandria city. The Roman, they wear a hat in the old days, in the top of their head when they go in war, and they have horn. That's all. Otherwise, saying the guy with the two horns is stupid. Why? He's a cow? Is he human? Or he is an animal? What is the name? So the Quran did not give a name because obviously the one who made this story, he did not know the name of the person. He was copying a story written by a person from Syria, fiction story about Alexander the Great. And in that story, he quote him as the person with the two, or the king with the two horns. And then Allah says, they are asking you, okay, I will tell you something for you of his story. And here you need to focus. So the one who is telling the story is Allah. It's not even the guy. So as long as Allah is the one is telling the story, well, Allah is telling the story as it is. We establish for him an earth. So Allah claimed, supposedly, Aka Muhammad, that the victories of this man was given to him from Allah. Later we will find out because he's a prophet. And then we gave him the meaning of everything, like army, you know, women, gold, silver, you name it. And then he followed away. He decided to go in a mission, expedition, to kill. Until he reached the sitting place of the sun. And here you see the stupidity again. Where is the sitting place of the sun located? Remember, the one is talking is Allah. The one is talking is Allah. It's not the guy talking now. So Allah here is not saying until he reached what he think is sitting in the place of the sun. No, he said until he reached the sitting place of the sun. So the Quran not only teach the sun sit in murky water, he confirmed that there is a sitting place. And then he continue. He found it, and you know, all of us, we knew there's a huge difference between he found it and he thought. Very simple. So the Muhammadan here, they try to make it different, and then they come to you. If you go to the article, you will see how funny it is. That, you know what? This website is not working. I don't know why. Sunnah.com. You know, it appear he thought, you know, and they say it doesn't. Don't you see? Sometime you go to the ocean and you see as the sun going down in the ocean. But the verse says spring of water. There's no ocean. Read with me what the Muhammadan here trying to do, fix this problem. This verse does not state the sun goes into the body of the water, and there's no implication of this at all. Good. It says he found it, and find is about reality, not about fiction. And then he says, some argue saying the translation added as if, well, according to Arabic linguistic, that what it's mean. What the heck? Where? And as long it is again according to the Arabic linguistic, how come your linguistic translator did not have it? As if. And in the same time, what the point of Allah saying as if? Is it or not? And I tell you, I found the sun sitting in my basketball net. Then what you understand? Well, I understand that you're a liar. Right? And then they go to NASA. On May 19, 2005, NASA Mars exploration rover Spirit captured this is stunning view as the sun sank below rim of the Kosov crater on Mars. What the heck is that? I mean, we are talking about the Earth. We are talking about water. We are talking about spring. And now we go to Mars. Was this guy living in Mars? What you see how, you know, how silly their argument. And then we go to the hadith, we find that Muhammad, he agree. Muhammad, he says, the sun set in a murky, muddy water. And this hadith is authentic. Like sad now, we cannot open this hadith website. Let us try again. Look like they still have the problem. Yeah. So here you notice that the Muslims, they have this complication because simply their prophet, he is a false man and he says silly, stupid things. And now we need to fix what Allah is saying. And yet they claim that this Arabic of Allah is so perfect, because what you are saying now, if the Arabic of Allah is perfect and Allah Arabic is confusing, and now you think that it says so, but it doesn't say so, that's mean Allah, he failed to speak good Arabic. But anyone who knows Arabic, actually the translation here is close to accurate. Until he reached the sitting place of the sun. How clear it is, the sitting place of the sun. That alone is a disaster, because we cannot reach that place, because it's not a place. There's no such a thing. The sun by appearance sits everywhere, no matter where you go. I do not need to move from my chair so I can witness the sunset after a few hours. But here, the person, he traveled from point A to point B, and point A is where he started, and point B is where the sun place or sitting place. And then he continued confirming what he found in the sitting place of the sun. So here we have two facts, not one. He found the sitting place, and he found where it said. And nowhere in the verse says he thought it appeared to him as if all of this garbage, nowhere. And the Arabic is so clear. حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمئة ووجد عندها قوما قلنا يا ذو القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيهم حسنة. Where what they claim? And not only this, things is even getting worse, because he says, and he found near it. I mean, the glue is getting more stronger. He found near it, near what? Near where the sun set. Near what? Near the spring. So when Zakir Naik, he says, brother and sister, they said that the Quran has been escaped and have an error. And they say the Quran saying that the sun set in murky water. Brother and sister, in fact, the Quran never says so. The Quran said that the Qur'an appeared to him to see the sun as if it is going in the murky water, in the ocean. As you see, there's no ocean, there's no as if, no, there's no appear to him. I mean, is your God Allah short of words? Can't Allah says as if he thought what this drama is about? And then we have the hadith of Muhammad, where he said the sun set really in a muddy hot water. All of it is false answer. Who is a Muhammadan? He can give us a call and show us where it says as if it is set in murky water in Arabic. Go ahead. Or appear to him. Who want to show us? Maybe we are blind. We cannot see it. Where? It says wajadaha. Wajada mean he found, and found mean find. Very easy. Find, report a fact. When we say somebody, he went home and he found his wife cheating on him, like Muhammad and Aisha. So is that imaginary? Is that appear to him? Is that he thought or he found? If the story ends with he was wrong, then the story should come as the following. He thought his wife is cheating on him. Not he found his wife cheating on him. Because if you say he found, that means she was cheating. But if you say he thought, that means she is not. So the word found is to report a finding, not a fiction, not a thought. not maybe. Any Muhammadan? My Skype is open. If any of you would like to join us, please feel free. Who is a Muslim would like to text me in Skype and call me and tell me how we can fix this error in the Quran and how this drama end, because the story is not over. Then the guy, he go and he continue and he change direction, and then he go where the sun rising place. So there is two places, a place where the sun rise and a place where the sun set. But this is stupid to say. This is absolutely stupid to say. I can be sitting in my chair and see the sun's rising and the sun sitting in the same place. Because this is about a point of view. It's not really a place. My chair is my chair. Nothing changed. The same location. I do not need to go anywhere. And then the Quran continue with the fiction, which is copy from the story we mentioned, claiming that those people who they are stupid and they are ignorant and do not understand the word, as you see. Hardly can understand the word. And then suddenly those who cannot understand the word, they start advising Zulqarnain with a very complicated building project to build a dam. So how those people are stupid, they can't understand the word. And then they said, I mean, they can't understand the word. Do you see the stupidity? Imagine I go somewhere and those people, I don't understand what they are saying. They don't understand what I'm saying, because obviously we speak different languages and obviously they are stupid too. And then they said, do you see how funny, how silly this Quran is? They said, well, you just say they don't understand the word. And what they say is not like, welcome, let us give you food. No, they start with a very complicated topic, and they are asking Zulqarnain to build a dam. They are very smart. Now, how they are the one who have the idea of building the dam, but they cannot build the dam. And as you see, they have all the material, and they have the idea. He says, give me pieces of a block of iron. Hey, my friend, we can talk about Warqa and Nawfal. When we finish, don't you see we have a topic? Do we have any Muhammadan would like to share with us? What is this? This is a fiction story, silly story. It's not even good for kids. You know, Aladdin and the 40 thieves. Alibaba and the 40 thieves. All chapter 18 is nothing but fairy tale stories. The flying carpet of Solomon, he heard the ant don't talk. They communicate, yes, you can say that talking, but they don't make speeches. So Suleiman, he laughed at her speech. And then Suleiman, he died standing for a year. And nobody noticed because he was holding a stick. So who is a Muslim? He want to share with us some of the knowledge, priceless knowledge about your God. I mean, this is amazing. A lot of people now will convert to Islam because this is a new discovery that Zulqarnain is a Muslim first, and he is a bisexual. This guy, he sleep with everybody, and everybody sleep with him. You go to his room, he bent over, they start doing boom boom to him. How in the world this guy, he became a prophet, a messenger? Anyone? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? And by the way, we can change the topic for you. Like yesterday, we have a Muslim. He says, Allah, he caused the Prophet to die. Why? Yeah, actually, there's a book. It's called The Legend of the Jews. You can download it from the internet. It's free legally, I think. It's called The Legend of the Jews, and this is part of their religion. That's Suleiman. This is a story. It's the Jews that tell their kids about Suleiman, flying carpet, rings. You know, he went. He saw an ant, but in the Legend of the Jews, he saw the ant. He put it in his hand. You know, and there's a conversation. So Muhammad always he had his own space. Yeah, all the stories Muhammad he brought from somebody. Everything he have is not his own. Any Muhammadan? How this happen? And then there's Gog and Magog, who their ratio is 1,000 to 1 human, which means if we are 1 billion, they are 1 trillion. Where we can find them? And where is this dam who Zulqarnain he built? And those people, they will come out, and this will be the day of the judgment day. This is a sign of the day of judgment. They are very evil, and they will swarm the earth, and they will attack all the way to Mecca. So where we can find this dam, which is built from copper and iron? And Muhammad even make it more funny when he claimed that during his lifetime, Gog and Magog, they were open a hole in the size of his like finger or hand. And he says, "Are we to the Arab? Today a hole open in the wall." So as you see, Quran is not even, I mean, if we move in this page, we will die laughing at what the Quran is teaching. Just read it. Chapter 18 is the chapter of fictions and silly stuff. Before it, there is a story about a guy, his name is Al-Khudr. Anyone knows what Al-Khudr mean? Al-Khudr mean the green, Mr. Green. Okay, why they call him Mr. Green? Because he drank from the fountain of youth. And since then, he is a youth. And when he sit in a grass, even if the grass is dry, the grass will become a green. So he is Mr. Green. And this Al-Khudr is a person who was exist in the time of Noah. He attended the funeral of Aaron and the funeral of Moses. And he was in the funeral of Prophet Muhammad. The same guy. Why? Because he drank from the fountain of youth. And this is the person who Allah sent Moses to learn from him. So he exists in the time of Moses too. Moses, he thought that he is the most knowledgeable person at his time, but Allah got him busted. He said to him, "What are you talking about?" He said, "There is someone more knowledgeable than me." He said, "Sure, Al-Khudr." And then Allah, he sent him in a mission. You know, he told him to take with him a fish, which is a whale. And when you lose the whale, as you see, the story is just, I mean, it's not even good for a cartoon. And when they arrived to the fountain of youth, they did not notice that this is the fountain of youth. So they, like, the water touched the fish or the whale. Then the whale start running in the land until it reached the ocean and jump in the ocean. And Moses and his boy, they did not notice that the whale is gone until they reach different location and they want to eat. Any Muhammadan? The Quran teach wisdom. As you see, this is no wisdom here. This is stupid stories. Do you think this is a wisdom? I mean, look at the wisdom. This guy, he took a ship, and then he made a hole in the ship. Al-Khudr. Musa says to him, why you are making a hole? We will sink, you know. And then a group of pirates, they show up and they look at the ship and they found that there's a hole in it, so they decide not to take it. I mean, look at the stupidity. Why? Because it's sinking. But it's sinking then. So did you save the ship or you didn't? I mean, how this is stupid. So imagine there's a pirate, they are going to take my boat, and what I do, I open a big hole in the boat. And then the pirate, they look at the hole in the boat, and they say, oh, this boat is sinking, we will not take it. So, and according to the story, the boat continue. So that's mean the hole was so small. That's mean the pirate are fool. What is the wisdom here? If the hole is big, that will explain why they refuse to take it out of the boat. If the hole is so small, that will not explain why they refuse to take the boat. With Russia and Ukraine war, gold is good? No. No, there is nothing. No, there is no such a thing. As long as you don't have the gold you are talking about, you don't have it. And if you have it, you put it home, somebody will kill you and take it. And if you leave it in the bag, they are playing the game. Anyway, I believe the biggest investment, the best, is always land. Never, never, and never buy when it's expensive. Buy when it's cheap. Always when you make money, buy when people sell. Buy when people sell, which means there's too many sale, and that will make the price go down. And sell when people buy. This is how you make money. Anyway. Any Abdul? And you see, if you want to learn how to do business, learn from Allah. Maybe you can, you have some skills, you can do your own scam. As an example, you claim to be a prophet. That's a very good business. And then you tell your people who you convince them that you are a prophet, who want to give Allah a good mortgage. Have you ever heard of a God, he begged for money? Scam. This kind of scam is 100% profitable. You don't pay tax. People respect you everywhere. It's a profit. Once I saw, I was like, I did a conference, like a seminar, and this hall, it's a big place. So they can host many seminars at the same time. So it's like a place of conferences. When people, they have a break, they have like a buffet, and you go there, and all those people from different seminars, doesn't matter what it is, they meet in that buffet. So I went there, and a lady, she was next to me. She said, I heard you speaking, you have an accent, where are you from, etc. And I said, well, I am doing a seminar here. She said, you should join our seminar. We have a prophet, and she named his name, Prophet. I said, he's a prophet? Said, yeah, he's a prophet. So, oh, wow. Where is the guy? Where's the prophet you are talking about? She said, oh, he's there. Look, he is there. The prophet is wearing a very nice suit. You can tell it's very expensive. Big golden rings in his hands. He looked like like an actor. He have an open T-shirt in his chest. He's wearing gold. I mean, this guy, he just came from the salon. He have a hairstyle, and he said, oh, I can tell he's a prophet. I told her, as I know, prophets are people who they are humble. They ride maybe a donkey. They don't wear expensive clothing. They sleep in the desert. So what make this guy a prophet? She'll get upset. She, you know, she look at me and she get really upset. So this is a business. Learn from Muhammad. And then you can make verses, any woman she want to give herself to the prophet, so I can sleep with her. So you make money for free, tax free, you sleep with women for free, and you are rich. And you don't do anything. You just tell them God said. That's all. And trust me, you will find always a stupid person, or maybe millions, to follow you. But I assure you that. They will follow you. They will, you know, you see this woman, how she got upset because I asked her a question about how he's a prophet and he's wearing such a fancy clothing, the shoes, that he have a bracelet in his hand. And what is that? He looked like what his name? This guy, American singer. I forgot the name. Did Muhammad in that Tirmidhi predict mobile? My friend Muhammad predicted everything. Guys, Muhammad, he predicted the mobile. Okay, well, what we can say? So Muhammad, he predicted the mobile, but he could not find out where the sperm of the man is coming from. And where in the hadith there is about mobile? According to Muhammad, he claimed that the hour will not come until like the lions, they speak to human or like animals. But didn't Muhammad himself in his time, he spoke to the lizard, he spoke to the rocks, he spoke to the trees. What does have to do with the mobile? What is the mobile? The guy, he speak to those things, he tie his shoes with it. Those things will talk to you. What is that? This is, you know, silly. Like we can open the hadith if the website is there, but the website is not working. I don't know if it's up now. Muhammad, he spoke to the lizard, he spoke, even he saluted the rocks, and the rocks, they salute him back. Assalamu alaikum, O Messenger of Allah. Rocks. Muhammad was a humble man. You know what the word humble mean? What exactly the word humble mean? Humble is somebody is down to earth, right? He don't favor himself upon others. He don't give himself a privilege. But everything about Muhammad is about privilege. Privilege of the booty, privilege of the money, privilege of the women, privilege of sex, privilege of even in heaven. Everything about him is a privilege, to the point he claimed that Allah, if not him, Allah will not create the whole universe. We just mentioned this hadith yesterday, right? Let me see if I can open it again. Everything about Muhammad is a privilege. Okay, look like the website is working now. They fix it, that's good. According to Muhammad, and look how humble he is. He said, if not me, Allah, he said, Allah will not create the whole universe. If not me, Muhammad, Allah did not create the whole universe. Here we go. We found it. So do you see how humble he is? What is the first thing Allah he did when he created created his chair? He started writing the name of Muhammad on the chair. I mean, do you see even how humble he is? This guy, he claimed that Allah, the first thing he did in his starting creation, and I do not know why Allah didn't have a chair at that time, but he decided to have a chair. What the first thing Allah he did when he got the chair? He started writing the name of Muhammad. Is that what a humble person he say? That the God of the universe, the first thing he did when he made his chair, he started doing graffiti? And here you ask yourself how silly Allah is. So now he made a chair right away. Oh, this chair is missing something. Let me write there. There's no God but Allah, and there's no prophet but Muhammad. What the heck is that? You know, when we talk about God, we are talking about the one who created the massive universe. The whole earth is not even in the size of a dust compared to the massive universe. So who is Muhammad to write his name on the chair of Allah? And why Allah is busy writing his name? Yasin mean God Yasin. Yasin, sin, is the moon god. Ya is a word mean God. The guy, his name is a club. My friend, stop whining, otherwise I will block you. If you want to text me in Skype, and I have no text from you. And now let us fix this problem. Give me your name in Skype, I will find you, and I will call you right away. If you don't give me your name in Skype in 5 minutes from now, I will block you. You keep coming here, you whine like a rabbit giving birth, making ugly noise. You never text me, you never call me, and you never give me your Skype name so I can call you. So this is a warning for you. I'm waiting for you to post your Skype name. I will find your Skype and I will call you. Right now. My friend Suleiman insisted him to call you. He said he heard you, but he is not knowledgeable to debate you. It's okay. I mean, the person, at least he is honest.